This is one of the most iconic and powerful photographs of the 20th century. Taken on July 22, 1975, the image captures the moment when 19-year-old Diana Bryant and her 2-year-old goddaughter, Tiare Jones, fell from a fire escape after it suddenly collapsed during an attempted rescue from a fire in a dilapidated apartment building in Boston. The person who took these almost unbelievable shots was Stanley Forman, a staff photographer at the Boston Herald who would later become a winner of the coveted Pulitzer Prize. Just as Forman was about to leave work for the day, a call came in about a fire in one of the city's older sections of Victorian row houses. He rushed to the scene and started to document what seemed like a fairly ordinary fire department rescue. That was all about to change. A firefighter named Robert O'Neill was tasked with getting the two down safely that day. He ushered in the rescue ladder whilst Diana and Tiare waited for it to reach them. O'Neill climbed onto the rescue ladder and had just asked Diana to pass him her goddaughter when, without warning, the fire escape collapsed under their feet, sending them plummeting towards the ground 5 floors below. As they fell, Forman's journalistic instincts took over. He frantically took a number of exposures on his motorized camera. But before the two hit the concrete below, it dawned on Forman what was happening. He turned around at the last moment to avoid seeing the climax of this horrific event. Still processing what had taken place in front of him, he wasn't aware of the incredible and tragic moments he had just captured until he had developed his film in the darkroom later that day. In 1975, Boston was going through a difficult period. The city was struggling with poverty, racism, and high crime rates. The South End in particular was a neighbourhood plagued by drugs and violence. The fire escape collapse that led to Diana Bryant's death was the result of a combination of factors, including poor building maintenance, lax enforcement of safety regulations, and inadequate housing policies. The photograph became a symbol of the social and economic problems facing the city at the time. But whilst these photos are a powerful reminder of the importance of building safety and the need to address the housing crisis in Americans' urban areas, it is also a symbol of our shared humanity. It reminds us about the fragility of life, the randomness of tragedy, and the importance of compassion. They are also a reminder of the importance of journalism and how journalists have a critical role to play in holding power to account and shining a light on the injustices and inequalities that exist in our society. Stanley Forman was not looking for this photograph, but he stumbled upon it and captured a moment that would have otherwise gone unnoticed. His photograph became a catalyst for change. It forced people to confront the problems facing their city and take action to address them. Journalism's power to tell important stories and to make a positive difference in the world is something that is often forgotten in a climate of media distrust and fake news that we experience today. The photo has also become a touchstone for many people who have experienced loss or tragedy in their own lives. It speaks to the deep emotions of grief, shock, and disbelief that we all feel when we witness a sudden and unexpected event. Moments like this are rarely captured so clearly on film, and for all its horror, getting a glimpse into someone's final moments is morbidly fascinating. In that exact moment, Diana and Tiare would have been in total shock, and whilst falling through the air, would not have known what the next few short seconds would hold for them. And even now, decades after the event, looking at this photo and knowing that Diana would be killed feels almost invasive. Like we shouldn't be allowed to know the outcome when, in this frozen moment in time, not even she does. Yet humans are fascinated by these moments. It's almost impossible not to analyse every square millimetre of the image, trying to imagine how they must have felt, looking for clues in facial expressions and body positions. It might be something to do with our innate fear of death, and when we have the chance to see someone so close to it, we look for anything that might inform us further about this inevitable stage of our existence. The image pierces our deepest fears, and for that, it holds a certain kind of beauty. But that's not the only reason. It also captures pure, unfiltered, uncompromising emotion, and purity of emotion is quite beautiful, even when it's not a positive one. The beauty also stems from the sheer physics of the scene. We get to see gravity in all its terrifying glory, everything falling in unison, from Diana and Tiare to the ironwork and flower pots. In real time, this chaos would have been over in a flash, but when captured on film, we get to study every detail. It's the combination of all these things, our fear of death, our emotional empathy, our fascination with the physical world around us, that makes this photograph so special and makes it add up to a sum greater than its parts. Diana sustained fatal injuries that would see her die hours later. But incredibly, despite the 5-floor fall, her goddaughter survived after landing directly on Diana, breaking her fall. The photograph of Diana and Tiare falling from a fire escape is a haunting and unforgettable image that continues to resonate with us today. It speaks to our deepest fears and our greatest hopes, and it challenges us to confront the complexities of the world around us with courage and compassion.